Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. On play action, Mariota. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
Falcons 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mariota under pressure, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Again, up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Play fake. Mariota. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of touchdown,
Falcons. Patterson, 59 yards. And the Falcons are with an extra point, tying up this ball game. Mariota will look to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2 with him. And with it, it's a outside lane. Opinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Play action. It's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play. From the red zone now, Smith. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
But that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to get downfield the ball.
Do get a yard there. Only a yard. Losing a third and 9. They're coming to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Smith. He's got it. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Back to throw, Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have retaken the lead. The CD, you know, he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks in the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You made me forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
With the score, Seahawks 15, Falcons 8.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On first down, going back to Patterson. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Defensively, Puna Ford with a tackle there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mariota. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 25. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Geno. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one. Maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And Mariota going to run on the option. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Marcus Mariota, 29 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu.
Some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Geno down a throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. On the return is Williams. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running the counter, Patterson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Mariota. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So from Seahawks territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This pass is caught by London. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mariota now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Knocks this one to the post, and they have regained the lead. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately starting out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that will be incomplete. Target down up the line. Pass on 2nd down. Leads us to 4 inches. This is Dallas, an inside handoff. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
On 4th down, Smith. He's got his tight end Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to the game plan. We're trying to keep the defense honest with the guy with speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run.
Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Falcons are going to take possession here at the 16-yard line. Now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe Possibly. They're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Final play of the half here, Mariota. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter from the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. That means they're going to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 116 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead. And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along." Once more, they turn to Patterson. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Straight ahead, Patterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Mariota. Now they go screen, it's complete. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. And I think the ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
This drive didn't end well But if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. Arnold Ebiketie gets there for the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
That's his favorite. Gets a chance to get out for the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Handoff running left, Patterson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Give Uchenna Nwosu the credit for the stuff.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. What else is going on? Just checking.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Running left, here's Patterson. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 154 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Give to Patterson, running to the right. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Koo knocks this one through the post. And push the lead out to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
That's a question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins fans right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Toss left side for Walker. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Richie Grant in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Smith now to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The offense on 3rd down. They're strong. 0 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Gino. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Smith. Setting up the screen. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game. Mostly hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Mariota. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Mariota on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end pitch complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Right side run with Patterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try the option on 3rd down. Touchdown, Falcons! Well, Charles, he's already proven he's not afraid to take that football down on the option. He's in the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, but both of those units in there kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is intercepted on the sideline. No, they'll say no. It was caught. So this is just an incompletion here. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. They'll roll him out right. They'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Looking for Rocket, and he's got him, working his way free across the middle.
Let's go now.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Smith's throw into the hands of Fan. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Again, Smith. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
This will be caught just inside the 10. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw, Smith. Caught on the slant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll try and run for it. And they're going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Again, Patterson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
came, birth motion chains in the game. No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news.